Hey everyone, in this video, I'm going to be talking about what's new inside of Value Addon 2.0. Recently we released one of the biggest updates to Value Addon, and there are so many changes I had to make a video and show them to you. So let's see what's inside. Okay, so I'm logged into the brand new Site Owner Control Panel. If you already have a Value Addon site, you'll notice next time you log in that it is totally different from what you're used to if you haven't seen this already. Let me go ahead and just run through all the new features, because there's a lot, and explain to you what's different and how this control panel is going to save you time and make your life a lot easier when it comes to selling online courses. We revamped the entire control panel to make it easier and faster to use more than ever. So let's get started. So first things first, you'll notice that we have a brand new dashboard. Now this dashboard comes with brand new training videos that we had to rebuild from the ground up to explain how to use Value Addon. Those have all been redone with this new version 2.0. On the right hand side we have your site, and we give you URLs to some of the most commonly used web pages, such as what's your site's homepage URL, what's your site's contact page, and where can you find your login page. Those are all available right here. If we scroll down, we have a very simple stats widget which shows you recent signups, a nice little graph, and you can change the dates and you can look back and forward. We also have the to-dos list. Now this list will tell you exactly what you need to do in order to complete your site. Value Addon is based on a 3-step process. Step 1, add your content. Step 2, configure your payment options. And step 3, publish your sales page. So based on those 3 options, we re-engineered the entire navigation bar to reflect that. At Value Addon, we wanted to provide the easiest way to create and sell online courses and take out all the complications like many of our competitors have. A lot of our competitors, they give you so many features, they give you so many tools and so many options that what they do at the end of the day is they complicate the process and make it very confusing for someone new that just wants to put an online course out there and sell it and make money. So what we did is we got rid of all the confusion and we redid our navigation panel. Now if you look at the nav bar, we have 1, 2, and 3. These are the steps you'll need to complete in order to sell an online course. The first step is called Manage Content. And when you come in here, you have a few options. You can create a brand new course, you can create post content, and you can manage the courses you've already created. It's very simple and it's very easy to navigate. Below that, we have our welcome tabs. This allows you to enable or disable certain welcome screens, such as the welcome screen. You can rename the content tab, and you can enable another tab that shows up when people log in. So these are tabs that show up initially when a member logs into your membership site. You have full control over that here. We go to the second step, set pricing. So once you've uploaded your course content, the next thing to do is to go ahead and use our built-in shopping cart to set your prices. On this page, you can create your plans. You can check out your order history. We redid the whole order history. Now we're showing you stats on how many one-time charges you have, how many active subscription charges you have. You can go ahead and create coupons. You can integrate with third-party email providers, and so on and so on. We also have the ability for you to create membership levels, and we have the ability for you to do in-store upsells. And we have some major changes happening to these 2 things that are coming out in the next few weeks, so stay tuned with that. The third navigation item we have is the funnel creator. Now we have big plans for this, but right now you have a few easy to use options. The first option you have is you can use Value Addon's built-in sales page. If you're not a funnel whiz, if you're not a webmaster, if you don't know how to build sales pages, don't worry, we have you covered, because you can come in here and you can fill out this simple form. It asks you a few simple questions. You choose your pricing plans and you hit save, and what it does, it builds you a beautiful sales page ready to sell your course literally within minutes. And you don't need to have any experience whatsoever. You also have the option to disable your sales page and keep your site private. For those of you that don't want to have a public site, go ahead and turn off the sales page, and now you have a private site. Or maybe you want to use a third-party tool, something like Lead Pages or ClickFunnels. If that's what you need to do, then go ahead and choose this option, and you can build your sales page using a third party or an outside service. It's totally up to you, but it's so simple. You can see how easy Value Addon is to use with this new user interface and our new Value Addon 2.0. When you go to your Users tab, here's where you manage all of your students and all of your members. You can view their information. You can resend them their login information right here. You can edit users. You can edit their contact access. So if you want to remove or add content, you can. If you want to view a history of all their transactions, all their payments, you can do that here. You can create new users. You can mass import multiple users, and you can export all your users right here. Very, very simple. Anybody can do this. Next, we have a brand new section called Addons. And see, this is what makes us different than a lot of our competitors. We found out that the majority of our users either are new to selling online courses, are not the most technical genius. They haven't been online for 20 years and they haven't been building and coding and programming. And, at the end of the day, they just want to get a site that's ready to sell an online course. And they don't want to deal with all the complications. So what we realized as a software developer is we didn't want to confuse our users and give you a lot of options up front and throw those in the navigation menus and confuse you, because most of you don't need all those advanced and extra options. So what we did is we took some of our advanced options and we put them in what's called the add-ons directory. This allows you to come here and you can turn on and off features such as our question and answers widget. This allows you to accept questions from your members. We have a brand new thing that we just rolled out last week, which allows you to turn on comments underneath all of your lessons and post content. So you can have members engage with you and leave comments, and you can reply back to them and so on. That's something that you could configure here. You can turn them on or off with a click of a button. It's very, very simple. We also have our payment options, our third-party payment providers, and we are adding more add-ons to this directory as time goes by. So we've put a lot of the advanced features into the add-ons directory, meaning that you don't necessarily need to come here. But if you want to, you can come here, and with a click of a button, you can turn things on or off. It's very, very simple to do. Now, you're probably wondering, well, what happened to the other options? You used to have the ability to change the look and feel and do some more customizations. Well, since those are what we call unnecessary features, meaning you don't actually need to use those to run Value Addon, we put those in the settings area, and the settings area can be found by clicking on this gear icon right here. When you do that, you have additional site settings. On this page, it allows you to change your site name. You can put in optional disclaimer text. You can change your support preferences. You can put in custom HTML code into your head and into your sidebar. You can change your video player skin and change your SEO settings. And a brand new feature that we also rolled out is the ability to accept different payments in different currencies. So you can change your default currency for your plans. Big, big change that we pushed out recently. Also, underneath the settings, you'll see we have the ability to customize the URL. Once again, this is not necessary, but it allows you to change your URL to any domain name that you want. You can come in here and you can configure that right here. Some more options we have is the look and feel. Let's say you wanted to change your header logo or your background colors. You wanted to change your social sharing image, and so on and so on. You can do all of that from this page. Remember, it's optional, not required, but here's how you get to it. And then we also have system pages. This allows you to customize other aspects of your site, like your registration page, your login page, and your thank you page. So that is the main changes, and it was a lot of work. Our developers were working very hard, pushing out quality code, quality updates to make this happen. But realistically, we did it for you guys. We did it for our users. We wanted to build a platform that was easier to use than any other platform on the net. We tried all of our competitors. We saw all the pain points. We took a lot of user input, and we realized that everyone else was just way too confusing, way too complicated, and made it that much harder to get set up and run a profitable membership site where you're selling online content and online courses. So we removed all the hassle and made it even simpler than before, which, going to be honest, it was already pretty simple. Another thing that we added is we added our preview bar. So when you're in the site owner control panel, you can click on preview this site, and this will take you right into a live preview of your site. You can click around, you can see how it's looking, how things are coming together. As you upload content, it will show up here. If you want to go back, you can click manage. Also, let's say you're editing a certain course, and let's say you're editing this course right here, and you want to preview this course. Well, one click away, all you have to do is click on the preview course button. This takes you into that particular course where you can preview it and see what's going on. Let's say you're on a particular lesson, you're making sure that it looks good, and you want to manage this lesson. One click on manage lesson, and now you're in the lesson editor and you can manage that lesson. Now, we have a lot of additional features that we've changed. We've even made the lesson editor more simpler. We added descriptive text next to all the boxes, so we're explaining things a lot better than we were before. There was some serious changes that we made to this system, and it's all available to you in version 2.0. And once again, everything we do, all the updates that we push out, and we're constantly pushing updates out every single week, folks, whether you know it or not. Every update that we push out, every one of our members gets. All the new code that we push out, all the new lines of code that are written, you all get it instantly once we've tested it and we make sure that it's good in quality and we push it out live. Everyone gets access to it. So you will see more blog updates coming. I'm going to be doing more videos on all the additional features and enhancements that have been made. Check back at the blog to see what's new. Let us know, comment below this video, and let us know what you would like to see next and what you think of the new version 2.0 of Value Addon.